Okay, it's day 177, and this is part 8. And it's pretty late into the evening, and we are here near the Rosemont Mall, not far from the O'Hare Airport, just over here, where Rahm is collecting Bitcoin on the hour from Imran and friends. But I had a chance to spend about 8 or 9, gosh, it's been a long time, with Robin Gritz, and what I've learned is I don't know anything about the extent and the breadth and depth that Robin Gritz had in terms of our national history. I mean, she starts out in New Jersey with the Blind Sheik. 9/11 happens. She is involved in Flight 77 that goes into the Pentagon. We have the anthrax case with Tom Daschle. Not too long after that, of course, we have the Robert Levinson case after that. There's a couple of other plane interdictions or bombing interdictions that I need to bring out. The Safira journalist, the beautiful Iranian journalist, I think she was like Miss North Dakota, and extricating her from kidnapping. That story, there's just so many stories that have been buried, and everyone says, well, just let it go. No, I'm not going to let it go. I'm going to throw it up on the wall and say, hey, these are all things that Robin Gritz did as a great agent. Everybody says, oh, Maersk, Captain Roberts was a great thing. The only agent to stand up to Andy McCabe. It's very cold, so I'm sorry I'm chattering a little bit. Everyone wants to say all these, Levinson and so forth. She was very close on Levinson. She was doing something on Uranium One. John Solomon was talking to her. Sarah Carter was talking to her. She was very close on something with Uranium One. I don't know if Robert Levinson or someone, but there were agents on her team as a supervisory special agent that were abducted, or not abducted, but they were withheld or held in UAE. And I believe, as I've said before, the UAE is the conduit to Iran. Were there reactors sold from Lawrence Livermore Labs to Iran? Were there secret centrifuge farms with Jeffrey Sterling selling the big washing machine type centrifuges and then the smaller microwave type centrifuges? We really don't know, but a lot of pieces could come together if Robin would get out there on a Crowdsource of Truth or a One American Network and do the long form interview and really put out the pieces. And what I really want her to do is kind of crowdsource the outline of all these. She really has just been involved in all these different cases in our American history. It's just amazing. And she presented a file, which I call the Gritz file, to Senator Grassley, with just case after case after case after case of newspaper clippings of things that she'd been involved in. And I think it's really up to people like Crowdsource of Truth, or I Can Do It, whoever, to really cover the whole panoply of the full flight of the arrow, as I like to call it, of Robin Gritz's impact on American history. I mean, it's quite amazing. Name a case. The 20th hijacker, case 1 and case 2 just being one, Safira being another case. All these cases are just been sublimated, and they need to be brought to the fore. And the other piece is Andy McCabe's co-opting of the credit for these cases also needs to be brought out. And I think when the American people see this hidden history, the rewrite is going to occur very quickly of what actually happened in the last 20 years, and this cabal, this self-congratulatory, self-rewarding, self-dealing cabal will be exposed at the FBI.